Alright, welcome back to Paper Mario Low HP LP. Last episode, we went through Mount Rugg and got ourselves a new partner in Parakarry. And now we'll be going through the ever-treacherous Dry Desert. But before we do that, I will just be changing my badges real quick. We'll not be using that terrible accent. We'll just be getting rid of Smash Charge and we'll equip Damage Dodge right over here. So now, we're ready to trek Dry Desert! And gosh, this place is really huge. So first, we're gonna talk to this Koopa over here. And this Koopa is known as Colorado, the archaeologist. And basically, we've met his wife in not Dry Desert at all. We met his wife at Koopa Ruins, and here he's doing an expedition in Dry Desert looking for Dry Ruins. Our goals are aligning. Awesome. And Kooper here, you know, I really love Kooper's characterization here. See, this is how you show excitement when you see your hero, Goombario. Kooper here really wants to go on an expedition with Colorado, and that's so sweet how they actually characterize Kooper here. I really like it personally. Concentrate on the adventure with Mario. Yeah, I just love it. I just love it. Anywho, if you recall, we actually have a letter for Colorado, so this is how the whole letter system works. We have to have Parakarry as our partner and talk to the person who the letter is addressed to. And then Parakarry will talk right over here after a conversation, and you could deliver the letter. So, not only are you finding this guy's lost letters, you're also doing his job, pretty much. This letter turned out to be from his wife, and of course I don't know, he uses it for motivation, but yeah, and he gave us a star piece. Alright, sorry, I totally forgot what was in that letter, but basically, if you deliver letters, you'll receive star pieces from a lot of the addressees. So, there's another mini side quest that we can do along the way, and we have a new enemy. I really hate these enemies so much. You'll see why. First strike, thank goodness. Oh gosh, there's 4 of them. These are bandits. They have 5 HP, 2 attack, no defense. They do have an annoying quality about their attacks though. If they attack you and succeed, then they will steal 10 coins from you. Yeah! And since money is very important for this playthrough, we're not going to let that happen, so we're going to use the Sleepy Sheep that we found a while back. This was probably the last time you'll ever see me use Sleepy Sheep, because this item will turn out to be redundant. No! It didn't affect all of them, and Bombay can't even reach that one. Crap. Oh, well. Shoot. Well, I'm going to kill him in one blow anyway. At least you can get to see the bandit stack here. So if you don't... Okay, never mind then. Thank goodness for pretty lucky. But if that attack succeeded, it would have stole coins from me, and it would carry the coins until it gets hit again. If you don't hit it while it's holding coins, then it'll run away and your coins will be gone forever. So yeah, these things are absolutely irritating. Thank goodness I'll only be facing them once. Alright, so here we go right over here. Oh, I should have attacked the other one. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Oh, whatever. And, oh boy, those star points at the bottom right corner are stacking up immensely. Whew, that is not a good sign. Alright. Also, Dry Desert is an unbelievably huge place. There are a ton of things to cover in this area. Oh, there you go. See, those are the coins. If I don't attack it by doing nothing twice, then it will run away. Also, if you notice at the top left corner below HP, that star gauge, it actually recovers bit by bit whenever your turn and your opponent's turn happens. So, there we go. Using focus automatically heals the star energy right there, and we're gonna go get our coins back. Thank you very much. You ain't running away with that. And 16 star points. Wow, we broke 50 star points. Very nice. Very nice. Alright. So, again, Dry Desert is a really huge place. What you want to do, though, to get to the outpost that I believe Colorado mentioned, is stay on this yellow sand road. That way, you won't drift away from the path to the city. Alright. Yeah, as you can tell again, Chapter 2 isn't really my favorite chapter, but there is one thing that will be happening soon that I really, really do like. And we have a traveling Nomadamouse here. That's the name of the creatures, Nomadamouse or something. I think they're called Nomadamouses. Nomadamice, excuse me. And yeah, he just tells us about the whole yellow path here that we gotta stay on in order to get to the outpost. Alright. Let's see here. Did I avoid the other enemy that we were supposed to encounter? Oh, I did. Oh, you can tell I am so paying attention right now, but what we're going to do is hit this tree over here and get a letter for Mortier and Koopa's village. And here we are in the outpost. Now, this is a pretty cool city, actually, and I kind of like this song a little bit, too. And this mouse is running away. Should we go chase it? Now, let's go into the shop. Well, the shop's closed. Guess that's the shopkeeper, I suppose. We're gonna go further on. Oh, I do really need to heal, unfortunately. And the mouse runs away again. Why are you running away? Okay, so basically, this guy's here. His name is Sheik. And he gives you information in exchange for 3 items. We're not gonna do that, though, because he actually requests for 1 item in particular, known as a lemon, that gives you a very special hint in progressing in this game. But I already know what to do based on previous playthroughs, obviously, so we're just gonna do that right away. But before we do that, we're gonna go over here. This one's another member of the Mer family. Her name is Mer Lee. Basically, what she does is cast a spell on you that allows you to get random boosts in battle. So basically, she could charge you for 50 coins for a special course, 20 coins for a regular coat. Don't forget to floss. 20 coins for a regular course, and 5 coins for a petite course. But the thing is about that is, one of the boosts is doubling your star points, and we want to keep this as low level as possible, so we ain't gonna do that. So what you want to do in order to progress in this area, without giving away 3 items, because that would be wasteful of our time, you want to buy a dried shroom, and a dusty hammer in that order. And basically, that informs the shopkeeper that it's a secret code for meeting with Malstafa. Malstafa being the key to finding Dry Ruins. So all we gotta do is go all the way up to the highest point of Dry Outpost. Yeah, alright. So now you'll see Sheik disappeared here. Huh, I wonder what that means! And we could go into the building and climb up here to the top of this building. And we also find ourselves a letter here for the traveling Nomadamouse that we passed earlier. And we just gotta jump over here, and we find Sheik in this room. Now, the dialogue that he says here is different if you actually gave him the proper items and did the proper thing to do. And here he reveals himself as Malstafa. I used the name Sheik. You look nice enough. I'm a good judge of character. I've been watching you ever since you came to town. Creepy. I still can't believe you found me without being told. I think you must have extremely good luck, yes? Well, that or I played through this game too many times for my own good. I have a feeling you are on an important journey, so I will tell you the secret. Dry Ruins is a very important place. My ancestors have watched over it for many generations. If I do not keep evil folk out of the ruins, who will? You must promise me that you will tell no one this secret. I'll give you this. The Pulse Stone. Basically, I'll explain that later, pretty much. But the Pulse Stone is essentially the key to finding Dry Ruins. And we gotta find Dry Ruins in Dry Desert. A lot of self-explanatory stuff, really. So now we can finally leave this place here, and we're actually going to trek through Dry Desert. But before we do that, I'm going to go heal real quick and store some items. Now we'll be going into Dry Desert, but I'll be doing something a little bit different. Oh, before I do that, Quiz! Oh yeah, Chuck Quizmo, let's do this. Now there's something I also want to address. You know, while I was editing the episode where Mario read the mail, okay, so Goombario titled, that Toad's name is Vanity, and I said it out loud in my head, and I'm like, oh gosh, Vanity! Vanity! Oh, I get the pun. I didn't realize that for so long. After how many times I've read that name. But yeah. Alright. Okay, so what we're going to do in Dry Dry Desert, we're going to do something a little bit different here. I'm actually going to cover all of the items and badges and whatnot you could get here in Dry Dry Desert. So, we're going to speed through this entire segment here, except I'm going to pause for places that, what's it called, are of note. So, cue the music. Alright, first off, we got a new enemy here, known as Pokies. We're going to have to switch to Kooper here. And these Pokies have 4 HP, 2 attack, and 0 defense. And gosh, darn it. There's some bandits in here too. Okay, so basically, we're just going to use Kooper's Power Shell move here. I don't even have items, I stored them all, I forgot. And we're going to use Jump with Mario. Yeah, so basically about these Pokies, yeah, you can't jump on them, you can only use your hammer on them, but other than that, nothing special about them. And as you see here, here's the damage dodge badge coming into effect. Basically, if I were to defend them without the badge on, they would still do damage to me, but now I technically have +2 defense with the damage dodge badge on. Gonna cast a quick refresh here. It's so weird saying the word cast in a Mario game, that's for sure. And another Power Shell. I didn't expect to run into them too soon, but I was expecting to run into them before I went into Dry Dry Outpost, and this was probably the worst possible set to face the Pokies in. Wasted too much of my flower points and star power, but thankfully we won't be getting into another battle again. So, now let's keep on going. So here, when you see the Pulse Stone appear above your head, it flashes more as you get... It rapidly flashes more when you get closer to the key to the ruins. In this Poke-infested area, we got a Fire Flower hiding all the way back here. Right over here, we have Honey Syrup. Also, if you ride that Twister, it will send you to another area in the desert. Something that you don't really want to do, except for one case that I'll be showing later. Right over here, if you jump in the middle of these 3 trees, you'll get the Runaway Pay badge. Basically, if you kill any enemies that got star points from them and run away, you'll get the star points that were left behind. Something that wouldn't normally happen if you were to run away regularly. Alright, right over here, we have a rare item that you wouldn't normally see this early in the game. The item being... actually, we gotta jump on top of this block here. While trying to avoid a battle, dang it! The item here is a life shroom. Basically, if you were to die in battle, you automatically revive with 10 HP. Very, very useful. Absolutely useful. The only one of its kind that you can see. And here we have the Oasis. This is a place that contains a heart block. Yeah, we're gonna hit that here. Might as well. And it has 2 trees here that contain 2 fruits. Limes that restore 3 flower points. And lemons that restore 1 HP and 2 flower points. And that's the item you gotta give to Sheik in order to do what I did earlier in the outpost. And here we have a super block. Basically, super blocks are used essentially to level up your party members. So the first member we'll be leveling up here is Kooper. Let's do it. So basically leveling up allows them to learn a new attack and increases their attack. Tasty Tonic, basically it heals poisoning and shrinking. We will be seeing one of these statuses very shortly later in this chapter. This area in particular is very notable because it contains 6 coin blocks, so that means you have the potential of getting 60 coins, but it also contains 6 bandits. Yeah, a bandit per coin block. So what I want to do to try to avoid as many battles as possible is to gather them all in one place and spin dash away from them. Now I can get these coin blocks safely, at least the ones at the top. Right over here where the blue cacti are, we have a tornado here that we have to ride in order to get a particular badge. The badge being Spin Attack. Spin Attack is basically, if you spin dash into a weaker enemy, they will instantly be killed without battling them. Very useful, especially if you are side questing. And if you climb up right over here and use Cooper, you will get another really rare item early in the game, Stopwatch. Basically, it paralyzes all enemies for a short amount of time, so it's pretty much like a sleepy sheep. Go to the Nomad the Mouse right over here with Parakarry, deliver the letter, and you'll get yourself another star piece. In this area over here, if you jump on top of this rock, and jump up, you'll get Attack Effects C. So it's another one of those sound effect badges. In this area right over here, you'll get another Fire Flower, and we're surrounded by a bunch of coin blocks that only contain 1 coin, so they're not even worth the effort. Now this block here is a really... gotta get rid of this bandit first. Get away from me, please. Please stay away from that area. Thank you. Stay away. Oh my gosh! I hate bandits so much. In real life and in this game. Okay, so this block is special over here. Reason being, if we hit it once, we'll get ourselves a mushroom. But if we hit it 10 times... 10 times will get us a Super Shroom, and 100 times, yes, 100 times, so if we hit 100 times, we'll get ourselves an Ultra Shroom, which heals 50 HP. Again, another one of those items that appears, that shouldn't be appearing early on in this game, but it does. So, yeah. These Ultra Shrooms, they only appear 4 times in the game, I'm pretty sure. Same with another item that we'll be seeing much later in the game. Onward! Hit this block over here and you get yourself a Fright Jar. And finally, end music. We are here at the place where the Pulse Stone needs to be placed. And this is probably one of my favorite cutscenes in this game. Probably one of the few things that I like about Chapter 2. Watch as this oh my gosh, I don't even want to spoil it yet. I want you guys to see it. It's so awesome. This entire temple below the sands. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite cutscenes in this game, that's for sure. Alright. This entire building was inside the sand in dry desert all this time. It kind of reminds me of Aladdin. It's so mystifying and ancient. it's really cool. I really love this cutscene, and this is actually the only time you get to see this building in the dark. So I just love how cool this building looks. All right, enough relishing. We're gonna go inside. I'm the huge, scary Tutankoopa, remorseless king of the desert. Who dares set foot in this, my palace of the sands? Speak and be known. Be gone from this place now, or disaster will befall you. Okay then. Alright, so in this episode, we've covered a lot, seriously, with Dry Dry Outpost and Dry Dry Desert. So, next episode, we'll be trekking through Dry Dry Ruins. See you guys then.